What's going on, everybody? It's going for the latest news, and if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into Monday Night Raw this past Monday on the first. It was a decent show. Decent show. Started the night off well with Jay Uso with a great entrance from back in Gorilla backstage. He had the crowd on the side. Had Chad Gable intervene, and what he was saying, that was a good run in, an unexpected run in for Chad Gable. But he had his trouble towards the end. The White Six is on his ass, man. I ain't gonna lie. They on Chad Gable's body right now. So he pretty much got ran out the ring by the Wyatt Six, and then also Nikki Cross left another VHS tape with another tremendous Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy, promo. It's like it get better and better every week. We also got some tension with the Judgment Day. Yeah, it's safe to say Damien Priest is up out of there. He's up out of the Judgment Day. A lot of tension between him and Finn Balor. And then with this whole Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio thing, and how intervene with Judgment Day business, and Dominic Mysterio intervening with her title match with Selena Vega later in the night. It just And then Damian Priest say, "Hey, when the last time you heard from Rhea?" He said, "Oh, I spoke to her. We good, no." And Damian Priest like, "No, no, no. I heard from her. She's pissed." So Rhea is pretty much out of there too. I feel like Liv Morgan is going to end up taking her spot, and the Judgment Day is going to be a whole new Judgment Day within, leading up into SummerSlam. But I like where they're going with the whole Judgment thing and the Morgan thing. It's really interesting. Also, Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn had a great run-in with each other. Man, Braun Breaker is just a beast, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if Sami Zayn gonna be able to pull this one off on Braun Breaker. But hell, he beat Gunther, so I mean, I don't know. He beat Gunther, man. But Gunther is not an easy target to put down. So, but him and Braun Breaker is looking like it's going to be a promising, great match at Money in the Bank. I can't wait to see those guys, handle their business. A lot of people feel like Sami Zayn's still going to come out on top somehow, which I feel like he is too somehow, because a lot of people feel like Braun Breaker is not Braun Breaker's time yet. But I don't know. What he did on Monday, he proven that made it seem like it's his time. Like he's like, the guy's a beast, man. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, crazy tension with Judgment Day and Finn Balor. I don't know what. Well, we already know what's gonna end up happening. Finn Balor's out of there. He's gonna become a baby face. As far as him keeping the title after Money in the Bank, still up in the air. It's a lot of mixed things that could happen there in that night. Uh, it's either I'm hearing Seth could possibly win, or Damien could win, or they saying Drew McIntyre could possibly win the Money in the Bank. But y'all gotta be some real fools if y'all think Drew McIntyre. He could win Money in the Bank, but then he's talking about cashing it in at the end of the night or whatever the case may be. So y'all gotta be some real fools. Y'all think CM Punk ain't gonna get his get back again, and it calls Drew McIntyre the match again at Money in the Bank, some way, somehow. Whether it's him about to climb the ladder to get the briefcase, screw him there, or screw him when he cashes in that same night, because he already made it clear, once he win, he's gonna cash that title, that Money in the briefcase in the very same night to go for that title again. And Damian Priest and Seth Rollins is having a match for the title that night. So more than likely he gonna if Drew McIntyre win, because he could possibly win. I'm hearing Chad Gable could possibly win, and main event Jey Uso could possibly win. As far as everybody else, yeah, ain't no way they winning. I don't see nobody else winning this match with the three guys that I named: Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable, and main event Jey Uso is the ones I see one of the three coming out on top in this Money in the Bank match, because the other competitors, the other three competitors, Carmelo Hayes, who else they got? They not winning. You know, they just not winning. It's not made for them to win. I mean, would Drew McIntyre win his qualifying match late? I could definitely see him winning this match. But also, it's just, I don't know. You got to be a real fool to think that CM Punk is not going to be there at, this, at Money in the Bank to cost Drew McIntyre that match some way, somehow, whether it's like him causing the briefcase, which I don't think so. What I think is going to happen is Chad Gable may come close to getting the briefcase, and the Wyatt Six intervene for Chad Gable, and just leave it at that, because I don't I don't think there's gonna be like two different interferences in that match, in the Money in the Bank match. It's definitely gonna be one. It's one or the other. It's either gonna be CM Punk intervene on Drew McIntyre, or it's gonna be with Chad Gable and the Wyatt Six intervene some way, somehow in that match. I prefer a spot for Chad Gable and Wyatt Six in that match, and just have Drew McIntyre win the match, which I feel like he is gonna win the match, and just, have CM Punk, which I feel like he is, screw him at the end of the night with that titles, man, with that title, because that's what I feel like is gonna happen. The Final Testament, I don't know what they doing as far as like with the New Day and the Final Testament. I mean, it's at least some type of story there. I like that they got the Testament doing something, with Karrion Kross. Cause I like Karrion Kross. Everybody likes Karrion Kross. He's talented. I'm not gonna lie. He gives a lot. He got a lot of potential. Especially with the Final Testament. But I don't know what they doing with this as far as the New Day and Final Testament. I don't know if they're gonna have Xavier Woods join or whatever the case may be, but I don't know. But yeah, also great promo from Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. Another great promo. It gave me chills. Bo Dallas is starting to remind me more and more of Bray. Each and every week he cut these promos. It's such amazing to see and sight to see, man. He's really doing his thing as far as them promos is concerned. I don't know, man. I love where they going with this thing here. Like I said, I know Chad Gable had his running. There's definitely some beef with Chad Gable, and they definitely after Chad Gable for some reason. But like everybody else was mentioning, they could pretty much go after anybody that's been so-called not being loyal to like family or whatever the case may be. I'm hearing they could possibly still go after Jey Uso, even though he keeps saying I don't want no beef with them. They had them far back, but that doesn't change the fact that they still won't go after him. I'm hearing they could possibly go after who else? A couple of people, like that this was dishonest or disloyal to who they call family. So it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how far they're gonna take this. I don't know when we're gonna start hearing and seeing from the other members of the Wyatt Six. Maybe in well, like I said, we still got this Saturday. They haven't really made no appearances or whatever on SmackDown or whatever the case may be. I'm assuming they gonna keep them on Raw for a little bit, but they could always transition over to SmackDown, I believe, because they are like free agents. They're not really under no brand, the Wyatt Six, so they can definitely make their appearance on SmackDown if they choose to, as well. But I don't think so. I think they're gonna keep them there on Raw and have them keep doing what they doing. I believe it seemed with Chad Gable. Chad Gable is like seeming like they really after, but I don't know how that's gonna play out for Chad Gable and what's gonna happen with him, because I mean Chad Gable been doing such a tremendous job. We don't want to keep seeing him take losses. At some point he gotta get some type of wins for his effort and what he been putting in for the company, because when Gable been putting in some work himself. So it's about time he gets some type of major push somewhere down the line, WrestleMania moment or something. He gotta get something, and he's a talent of the ring too. And he got way better on the mic. He always been decent on the mic, but he got better over the years. So I think it's about time that he gets something, an award. But with this whole Wyatt 6 thing going, I don't see him getting anything with the Wyatt 6 on his ass. I don't see him getting anything, man. But I like where the story is going. It's definitely major story there, along with the whole bloodline segment, and with the tribal chief Roman Reigns making his way back possibly at SummerSlam, because I'm hearing that they're gonna have Solo versus Cody, and a lot of people don't really agree with that match. I don't either, because I don't think it's gonna be such a good match, but it's definitely gonna be some type of, like, something's gonna happen after the night is done. Roman's gonna end up coming back, or something major is definitely gonna happen that night at SummerSlam if Solo and Cody end up clashing heads on that day. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about Monday Night Raw, for those of you that did see the show. Like I said, it was a decent show. The promos for Uncle Holly, aka Bo Dallas, is getting better and better. And I want to just point something out with the little security thing, with the whole laying on the table. They need to stop that, or at least make it seem like the guys is getting beat up and then laid out. Just having them laid out on the table like that and no scuffle is just, it's really a cringe. I mean, I get it, but at least have them get beat up by the other members or something like that. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about the Monday Night Raw this week. For those of you that did see it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will give y'all a review on my on my AEW. I gotta check it out though. But you guys enjoy.